Hey, it's Dwayne here, and I want to welcome everyone. I am one of the master affiliates for iMarkets Live, and we developed a very, very powerful system for our team, a very powerful marketing system where you can present your prospects iMarkets Live. Now, this is unlike anything else that you've ever seen. So don't jump to conclusions and say, oh, it's just another lead capture page. Guys, this is much more than a lead capture page. It's a complete marketing system. And there's a lot of psychology behind this system, which I'm going to go into detail here in just a few minutes. But stay with me. I first want to go ahead and show you what the prospect is going to see. So when you send a prospect to your site, they're going to go to the capture page, obviously. And we've put together just a very detailed capture page. They can enter in their information. If you notice the graphics on this page, they're very high definition. Overall, it's just a really good feel to the page. Now, once a prospect does opt in, this is what they're going to see. Now, it's important for me to point out, we had a gentleman by the name of Dennis Bain put this together for our team. Dennis he's involved with iMarkets Live. He's in the trading room. He's making money daily. He loves the company. But not only that, Dennis, all of his life, has been involved with developing very complex systems. And he's just a master at what he does. So when they do opt in, they're going to come to this first video. And this video is just Dennis engaging the prospect and encouraging them to completely go through the site and watch all the videos, take a look around at the complete site. So the very first video, very powerful at engaging the prospect. If we scroll on down, it's going to talk about the different products that iMarkets Live has, the automated trade signal, the daily live trading room, the interactive harmonic scanner, and then of course how people can learn and earn at the same time. Scrolling on down, one thing that's important to point out is there's different call to actions throughout the website. If they click to go to your site, go to the company site, they're going to go to your replicated iMarkets Live link. So they're not just going to the company, they're going to be at your iMarkets Live portal, they're going to be at your iMarkets Live page for them to sign up. Now if we scroll on down, we see a series of videos here, and this is really the meat and potatoes. This is the presentation. So if they click on this, they're going to see the first video here. It's going to be the product video. The product video goes over the 3 different products, goes over our automated trade signal, it goes over our live trading room, and it goes over our harmonic scanner. It completely goes into depth. I absolutely love this video because there's actually live video feeds of our live trading room. And it'll show the prospect where we've made $200, $300, $400 in just a matter of minutes. So it actually gives them an insight into that trading room, and they can see real money being made. Very, very powerful video. And so this is going to present to them the products. The next video is going to present to them the opportunity. So this goes over the opportunity. If they want to become involved by being an IBO, it's going to go over the compensation plan. It's going to highlight those things. The next video goes over the company. And this just talks about the solidarity of the company. It talks about Christopher Terry and his background. It talks about how we're 100% legally compliant, how we're a very solid company, and just gives the prospect a good feel for the company. This is really going to give them the information that they need to make a decision. So once again, they're going to watch the product video, the opportunity, and then the company video. And if we scroll on down, you'll see that your information is always on this page. So it's always driving them to get in contact with you. Now, let's go ahead and go back here. If we go on down the page, of course, here's the videos once they show back up here. If we go on down the page, it says thousands of people can't be wrong. If they click more info, they're going to be taken to a testimonial page. Now, I love this page in the aspect that you can write your testimonial. and your testimonial will always show up as number one to your prospect. So they could go back to that page and all the other testimonials will be randomized, but your testimony always comes up in the number one spot. What that does is it gives you credibility. It shows that it looks as if you have the number one testimonial out there. So it's very, very powerful. When you do input your testimonial, it'll always show up number one. And once again, if they scroll on down the page, it always gives them a call to action. Get in touch with you. Let's go back here. So they're scrolling on down the home page. It says frequently asked questions. Guys, we have frequently asked questions. If they want a little bit more information and get a little bit more in depth, we have questions that we answer both in text and in video format. Is this real money or funny money? Be honest, what do I really have to learn? I don't understand. What are futures and Forex? Sounds good, but how risky is all of this? Let me be clear. What am I actually buying? Who is in control of my money? Is iMarkets Live a solid company? And can you dig deeper into the compensation plan? So they can get questions answered more in depth here as well. So let's go back again. If they scroll on down, need real proof. This is my favorite part of the presentation. This actually gives them live screenshots of our live trading room. It shows them what we've done as far as profit. If you notice, it'll say 38 days are shown here. Overall net profit is $14,784. And they actually get to see live screenshots. Here we made $187.50. Here we made $225, $267, $287, $217, $715, $405, and it just goes on and on and on. It even has our losing days. It just gives our track record that we've done in the live trading room. Guys, it's very powerful for your prospects to actually see that proof, and I think you'll agree. So they can scroll on down and see these screenshots of our live trading room, and of course it always gives them the call to action to get in touch with you. So going back here, if they scroll on down, it says now is the time for action. Call me right now to get started and to get all your questions answered. And of course your information is put right here, ready to get started. They can click here and they will go to your iMarkets Live page to where they can sign up. Now let's go back up to the top. So that's the home page. And of course, each one of these pages that I've showed you, they can get to by these tabs. Here's the videos. This gives them the three videos, the product video, the opportunity, and the company video. If they click the testimonials tab, they can read the testimonials. Of course, yours always comes up number one. The proof page, it's the screenshots of the live trading room. Frequently asked questions, they can get to the frequently asked question page. And of course, the contact tab will give them your contact information. Now, like I said, there's so much more to this system than meets the eye. You know, this is a complete marketing system. So you're probably wondering, how much does this cost? You know, can you pull back the curtain a little bit and tell me about the psychology with this system? How is it different than any other capture page system? Guys, if you want one of these systems, it's simple. You will go to imlmarketingsystem.com. imlmarketingsystem.com. And you can pick up one of these systems. You're going to see an intro video where Dennis will tell you a little bit about our marketing system that I just gave you a sneak peek at. But if you go to the Join tab, we've priced this system at really a very affordable price. You can get this system for $127 annually, so for yearly for $127. It makes it right around $10 a month. Or if you want to get a lifetime membership and have lifetime access to this system, you can pay $167. So it's your choice. You can do $127 annually, or you can do $167 for lifetime access. Now let's go back here and let's go ahead and log in. I'm going to log into my system, and of course I'm already logged in. So I'm going to show you around. Now you'll see a series of tabs up here at the top. I highly encourage that you go through each one of these tabs, watch the videos on them. Not only watch the videos, but read what they have to say on the page. So read all the information. This is the home page that just is kind of an introductory video and tells you a little bit about the system. But if we click these tabs, you're going to see the power of a testimony. This is where you can actually write your testimonial that's going to show up on your page under the testimonial section. So you can actually write your testimonial and do so right there. Let's scroll back up. I'm going to go ahead and skip over leads and resources, and I'm going to come back to that at the end, and you'll see why here before long. We have a very powerful additional system that some people choose to take advantage of. Now, if we go to your sales funnel links, you're going to see a video, and Dennis is going to talk about the power of getting a domain name and forwarding it to your system. So he's going to go over all those things there. We have a frequently asked question library. You can get all your frequently asked questions answered. If we go to Contact Manager, guys, we have a Contact Manager built in. This is so powerful. I cannot tell you about how powerful our Contact Manager is. You know, a lot of people keep sticky notes all around the place. Or if you're like me, you try to keep everything in your mind. And before long, it gets so bogged down that you have a hard time remembering everything. This will categorize and keep track of your contacts. You can keep notes on your contacts. You know, it's so powerful. You can categorize them as to where they're at. You know, if you've contacted them and talked to them one time, if you've talked to them 2 times, or if they decided to enroll in iMarkets Live. So this is going to keep track of all your contacts. It's going to organize. It's going to categorize them. You can really plan out your day, plan out your week, and you can keep track of everybody in your pipeline and everybody in your organization. You know, there's nothing like what we have as far as the Contact Manager goes. It's very, very powerful. You can keep notes on your contacts, when their birthdays are, if they just had a new baby like I did. So you can put that information in there. If we go to daily marketing tips, guys, this is the psychology. This is what you've been waiting for. What is the psychology behind this system? This is so powerful. I can't even tell you how powerful this is. What we are encouraging people to do, when you sign up, you're going to be able to get the email portion of our system. Now, for an additional $10 a month, you can get the text portion. And I highly, highly recommend that you get the text portion as well. And you'll see why here in a second. So it's totally optional. You will be able to have the email platform, but for an extra $10 a month, and that's paid monthly, you can get the text portion. Why is that so powerful? What we're encouraging our people to do is once a day, send out a text to their prospects. So we're encouraging people to send out a text to your prospects that are in your system. For instance, you may say, and I'm just going to make, you know, just some random numbers up for the sake of you know, this presentation. And you can actually copy and paste these texts into your texting platform. So you can just copy and paste them. But for instance, your first one might say $250 in 3 minutes. With IML, it happens almost every day. Talk about being able to quit my job. You might want to take another look, and it'll drive them back to your presentation system. You might send out another message another day that says $300 in 5 minutes. I can't believe this is real. Talk about being able to quit your job. This is crazy. Check it out again. So you can mix and match different messages. That way they're not getting the same redundant text day after day after day. So there's some messages that you can copy and paste if our day's under $300. If our day's over $300, there's additional messages that you can mix and match and copy and paste. Maybe we have a losing day. You know, we don't always win. Some days, you know, we have a losing day. So let's say, for instance, we have a losing day. You might say up $700 for the week in 45 minutes. At those rates, even a small loss like today is still a good day. Take another look as soon as possible. Maybe we have another losing day, and you might use message 3. You know, up $500 for the week in less than 30 minutes. Even though I took a small loss today, there's still no job that compares. Take another look. So it's always driving prospects back to your presentation, back to your portal. In addition to doing the text, we also suggest that you email them as well. And of course, if you don't choose to take advantage of the text portion, you'll definitely want to send an email out each day. Now understand this. People are going to get, two sets of messages. They're going to get two sets of emails. They're going to get one that's automatically sent from our autoresponder, and they're going to get those fairly often, and it's going to encourage them to take a look at iMarkets Live. But this is something that you will manually do each day. Every business day, Monday through Friday. Doesn't take very long. If you do it though, it's very, very powerful. And I'll tell you why here in just a minute. But I do encourage you to also send out a text. So you want to copy and paste these text messages, plug in the numbers where the question marks are, and go from there. And there's videos on how you can do that and send that out to the people who have opted into your site. And guys, if you hear a little boy in the background, I have a little 1.5-year-old little baby. So if you hear a little boy in the background, that's my little guy. Here's why this system's so powerful. The psychology behind it all is a prospect opts in. They look around, and yes, you're going to have a few people that go through the whole thing, and they're going to say, man, I immediately need to get a hold of this person. I immediately need to give you a call and get all my questions answered and get signed up right away. But more often than not, that doesn't usually happen in the real world, as we all know. And we're all very guilty of it. What we do is we'll take a look at something and we'll think, hey, I want to think about it, or we'll get busy with something else. And what happens is we never get back around to making a decision. We get busy with life. People get busy with life. So oftentimes what happens is somebody will opt in. They may go through the whole site, but then they think, well, I want to sleep on it, or I want to think about it. And they wake up the next morning, something comes up, they get busy with life, and they never get back to making a decision. Or maybe they start watching the presentation, the baby starts crying, they realize they're late for an appointment, and they stop mid-presentation, and they think, well, I'll get around to that later. But they never get back there because, of course, they get busy with life. The power of this is it always engages your prospect. It always keeps it fresh on their mind. So, if you were to get a message once a day, every day, saying, hey, we've got an awesome system that's making money, think about what you would do. Eventually you're probably going to take a look. People are going to do one of two things. Either they're going to get fed up with getting messages every day, and they're going to say, I want to stop this, and they're going to reply back stop or remove to be removed from your list, in which case, no harm, no foul. When they opt in, they're on the fence. They're not doing you any good sitting on the fence anyways. But more often than not, what a lot of people are going to do is they're going to get your message and they're going to say, man, I've got these messages for the past 2 weeks. These people are really making some serious money. I really need to go ahead and finish taking a look at this. I really need to take a very in-depth look at this. So it's always driving those prospects that get busy with life. It's driving them back to your presentation. The way I like to describe it is if you guys have ever watched a football game, you'll notice that they run tons of Geico commercials, always Geico commercials. Why does Geico run those commercials? Not because they think, hey, you're going to immediately pick up your phone and call them to find out how you can lower your car insurance. They run them to keep it fresh on your mind. So the next time you need car insurance, you're thinking, hey, remember, I've seen all those Geico commercials. Maybe I should give them a call. This is the same way. This is always keeping it fresh on your prospect's mind. It's always driving them back to the presentation instead of letting them just ride the fence, get busy with life, and never really get back to making a decision. That's why this is so, so, so powerful. It's unlike anything else I've ever seen. This is probably the most powerful marketing system I've ever seen put together. So there's daily marketing tips. You can also update your personal profile. I'm not going to click that because that'll show you my password and all my login information. But you can update your personal profile if you need to and your personal information there. Text autoresponder access. this is very important. This is one of the first things you need to do. You need to watch this video and read this page. Dennis is going to tell you how to set up your autoresponder, and if you choose to do texting, how to set up the text portion of it. The reason I say it needs to be one of the first things you watch is before any of your prospects start getting your autoresponder messages, you have to set up your autoresponder. You have to go in and have a link emailed to your email, and you have to click that link. Until you do that, it doesn't matter. All the prospects you send through there, they're not going to be getting any follow-up emails from you. So it's very important that you look at this page. If you go down here, you can click autoresponder. There's a video on how to set that up, very short video. It's about 10 minutes long. And the same way with the text message portion. If you choose to take advantage of the text message portion, it'll show you how to set that up as well. So, this is one of the very first pages that you need to look at. Now, if we go over here, you can update your Facebook details. Maybe you want to share your Facebook page, your personal page, or maybe you have a business page you want to share. And of course, you can submit a ticket if you want to submit a ticket. There's a place to do that. And of course, there's a log out button. Now, I want to go back over to the leads and resources page. Guys, this page is very, very, very powerful. Of course, getting your system is one thing. Once you have your system, you need to get your traffic to that system. So how do you get traffic? There's a number of different ways you can get traffic. You can do banner ads, you can do pay-per-click, you can do solo ads, you can do voice broadcasts, you can pick up the phone and actually get on the horn and call your people. You can share it on your personal, Facebook page. It's not so much important as of how you advertise, just that you're advertising and it's working and you are getting people to your presentation. But if you need some more resources on how to get traffic to your page, guys, this page will give you resources, and it'll give you different resources on how you can get more traffic driven to your iMarkets Live marketing system. On this video, depending on where you're watching this, and it may already be uploaded if you're watching this, here a few days after I shoot this video, but we are uploading a thing that's called MLM Rod. Guys, I highly encourage you, watch the next video. There's a sister video to this video that talks about the MLM Rod system. And for an extra few dollars a month, you can take advantage of that as well. This MLM Rod system is unlike anything you've ever seen. It will actually import the contacts from your cell phone. Not only will it import the contacts from your cell phone, it'll import the contacts from your downline cell phone. If you've ever set up a Facebook page, when you set up your Facebook page, it asks if you want to import your contacts, and it'll pull your contacts from your email list and find your friends. Guys, this actually pulls the contacts from your cell phone. That's how powerful it is. And it'll send out a text to your contacts in your cell phone, to the contacts in your downline cell phone. And not only that, it offers them a bribe. We actually took a page out of the timeshare sales, the timeshare and travel clubs playbook. We took a page out of their playbook. If you've ever been to a resort town, you'll know there's different timeshare booths set up all over the place. And they'll offer you a bribe to go watch their presentation and look at their resort. And oftentimes they'll offer you $100 cash, or maybe $150, or 2 nights in a hotel. Guys, we have an incentive that it offers people a $50 gift card just to watch your iMarkets Live presentation. So we have that option where you can import your contacts and offer them a gift, an incentive, just to go watch your presentation. The timeshare industry has been using it for years. Guess why they still use it today? Because it works. It's very, very effective. So, there's nothing like that, especially for a newbie, or even a veteran. Whether you're a newbie or a veteran, it really doesn't matter. To be able to import the contacts from your cell phone with the push of a button send out a text message to them. Guys, that is so powerful. That takes a huge workload off of people, and it really gives them a great starting point at kickstarting their iMarkets Live business. So be sure to watch that video on the MLM rod system, which you'll see is a sister video to this one. If you have any questions, I encourage you to get back to your sponsor. Guys, we've created just an unbeatable marketing system for you. I highly encourage you to take advantage of it and take advantage of it now. Thanks for now.